Haruyuki Tanitsu makes his return to one Friday fight, looking to extend his winning streak to 4 in a row. Overseas already ranked up by this young rising Japanese star. He's recently come out a stunning KO victory in round 1 against Thailand leg. This 21-year-old is on a surge and the confidence coming out of this young man is absolutely astonishing. I am on through this fight. If you have not seen Haruyuki Tanitsu yet, you are in for a treat this evening. He is an orthodox Muay Thai stylist, but he's got the hybrid style where he mixes in kickboxing rhythms and attacks. Great punch combinations and great body shots. You have seen him get knockouts with those body shots, and they come out of nowhere very effective. He's got snappy low kicks that he throws out his combinations. Like so many Japanese fighters, great footwork, great speed, great volume. He knows that his opponent from Myanmar is tough and durable, but he thinks when he gets hit, he tends to look down. That is the weakness that he sees and that he wants to exploit. In this fight, I want to see Haruyuki get busy right off the bat with his jab and his front kick, start chopping away at the kicks to shut down the movement of his opponent. Thet Paing Aung is going to come forward, I think, fast and furious. I want to see him get busy, high volume domination point, use that cover, and what he does best, once he gets a rhythm and a flow, Haruyuki Tanitsu is so effective, and he has knockout power. Tanitsu coming in, look at his block within a row. They cut us off point when it's feeling fresh. Wants to continue his winning streak and put on.
This was up on 2. These athletes are fighting for a potential life-changing $100,000 contract and an invitation to the biggest stage in the world, which could lead to millions of dollars in one. Tanitsu opens up with a strong teep to the body. Oh, nice hands, as we're so accustomed to seeing Tanitsu. 117 pounds. Muay Thai, ladies and gentlemen, do not blink, because the action will come lightning fast.
That is right, Achilles. Tanitsu always starting like this, light and loose, utilizing his front kick, his hands, chopping a low kick. He's going to need to be very careful, though. Thet Paing Aung, very explosive, loves to blitz through, switch his stances, get rough with his hands. Then we see a big middle kick just missing.
Thet Paing Aung, he told us, really wanted to attack hard with the low kicks. You see him attacking the body, following up, nice. Tanitsu, though, his footwork so swift, his speed to get out the way there. His confidence, he's already been here 3 times. 2 bonuses already for Tanitsu.
Tanitsu really the complete package. He's got great footwork, can be very evasive, so sharp with his hands, punches in combination. But then on the inside, still able to utilize his elbows and his knees. Thet Paing Aung gonna have to be very careful of the punches to the body. Then we see a right and a left. But those shots to the body will serve to open up the punches to the head. Tanitsu already attacking that body with the left hook.
You can see the style of fighting that the fighters have from Myanmar. A lot of the time, they just like to put their head down and just march forward and just throw bombs. Thet Paing Aung is constantly trying to invite Tanitsu into that kind of war. It's going to be interesting to see if Tanitsu can keep his composure and stick to his game plan.
If Thet Paing Aung can pull him into a battle, nice right hand there from Thet Paing Aung. If he can pull Tanitsu into a battle, create a war, blitz him along the ropes, that will be his best chance. Tanitsu needing to move, jab, front kick. He can trade, but needs to pick his spots carefully, Achilles.
Oh, Thet Paing Aung encouraging Tanitsu to give him some more, trying to get in the range. I think he knows that Tanitsu has the speed advantage in this one. So Thet Paing Aung really is going to need to rely on that toughness that we've seen so many times from the fighters from Myanmar.
Tanitsu as well, no doubt, going to have to display some durability in this fight. Very hard a match with one of these fighters from Myanmar and not get into a trading war at some point during the match. Tanitsu busy with his punches right up until the end. But you can see the redness on his body. Some of those kicks from Thet Paing Aung, some of those blistering punches landing. Haruyuki Tanitsu, they're doing a great job with the footwork, avoiding the brunt of most of those onslaughts here, using a beautiful flying knee to close the distance, keeping his hands busy, eating a counter punch there from Thet Paing Aung. Thet Paing Aung will switch his stances as he pursues, confusing his opposition, creating opportunities for all sorts of angles there, landing that right hand nicely. Haruyuki Tanitsu needed to make sure that he stays composed and reserved and doesn't let any of those wild shots get through, because all it takes is one.
Best athletes at one Friday fights will eventually earn an invitation to one room of the world's greatest martial artists. They need to show dominance. They need to show the will to want to win. Thet Paing Aung comes out blistering. Tanitsu now having to respond. Oh, as they trade heavy shots in the pocket. Oh, this is madness, Brian.
Tanitsu electing to hold his ground and trade there with Thet Paing Aung. It's risky, it could pay off, but it is risky business, especially against these fighters from Myanmar. We have seen it time and time again.
And you can see now, straight left from Thet Paing Aung. He's starting to see the wear and tear on the face of Tanitsu. Definitely the hardest test for him so far. Here on One Friday Fights, Thet Paing Aung starting to find his rhythm now, Brian.
And as you can see, Thet Paing Aung continuously switching his stance, looking to confuse Tanitsu, create opportunities for some of these big punches. But Tanitsu finding Thet Paing Aung there along the ropes. And like he said, Thet Paing Aung, as he's eating shots, dropping his head slightly, creating opportunities for knees up the middle and uppercuts. Tanitsu continuing to attack the body, going with the left from the body to the head.
Oh, definitely a sense of urgency now from Tanitsu. Flying knee attempt, combination to the face to follow up. Senses that the end might be near, but Thet Paing Aung, Tanitsu throwing big game-ending shots now as Thet Paing Aung covers up with the head down, taking heavy damage from the artillery of Tanitsu.
Thet Paing Aung looking like he's hurt to the body. Tanitsu needing to make sure, well, he's wearing damage on his face as well, needing to make sure that he is not just focused on his offense, needs to watch out for looping wild punches that can come from Thet Paing Aung.
Oh, you can see now that Tanitsu is breathing out from his mouth. There might be a problem with his nose, but that has not stopped him one bit in trying to want to finish this fight. The pain just too much for his opponent to handle as Tanitsu surges to get that knockdown.
That was the Mikazuki Geri, the ball of the foot roundhouse kick that the Japanese fighters love. They're so effective with, and it is all said and done. What a finish!
Tanitsu. Wow. What a finish indeed. Came back strong. Took some damage himself, but stayed true to his bread and butter. Just ended the night for the debutant from Myanmar, Haruyuki Tanitsu. Overcoming adversity and coming away with the victory.
Let's watch some of these exchanges again. Haruyuki Tanitsu had him hurt to the body. There you can see it perfectly, folding his toes back. The ball of the foot roundhouse kick, a karate style technique that the Japanese fighters love to use. And it is so effective that more and more we see fighters with international and from Thailand adopting and utilizing that technique. Let's throw it up to Nara for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 27 seconds in the second round, your referee has called a stop to this contest. Your winner, by way of knockout, Haruyuki Tanitsu!
Haruyuki Tanitsu, congratulations. That's your 4th victory here on One Friday Fights. Looked like you took some damage. That was a hard-fought fight. Tell us, the way that it ended, was that part of your game plan?
วันนี้เราอยู่กับผู้ชนะของเรานะครับฮารุยุกินะครับครั้งนี้นะครับเป็นการชัยชนะครั้งที่ 4ของเขาแล้วนะครับอยากจะถามในเรื่องของจังหวะการชนะในวันนี้ครับเป็นสิ่งที่เขาฝึกซ้อมมาหรือเปล่าครับ
この前もワン出た時言ったんですけど僕のトレーナーのナロンチャイ先生が三日月蹴りとかすごい練習してくれて、あとは自分の気持ちで勝ちました。ありがとうございます。
Since I came to One, I realized this, and also my trainer taught me about this. So he made me train a lot of middle kick, and I used it in this fight.
ครับผมในจังหวะนี้นะครับเขาบอกว่าเป็นการฝึกซ้อมของเขาแล้วก็ตัวของทีมมานะครับการวางแผนในวันนี้ก็คือการเน้นจังหวะเตะแล้วเข้าไปที่ลำตัวครับ
Well, it was an amazing performance. And for an amazing performance like that, Mr. Chatri Sitchotong has given you your 3rd bonus. That's 350,000 baht.
เป็นชัยชนะที่สวยงามนะครับอันนี้เป็นชัยชนะครั้งที่ 4ของเขาแล้วก็ได้โบนัสครั้งที่ 3ด้วยนะครับจากคุณชาติ350,000 บาท
ありがとうございます。全然関係ない話なんですけど、今月自分の母親のおじいちゃんが月命日で今日すごいぐらついた場面もあったんですけど、おじいちゃんが味方してくれたのかなと思います。じいちゃんありがとう。コップンカップ。
Thank you very much, and I have something that might be not related to something on the ring, but one of my family members just passed away, and I hope my uncle is watching me from beyond. Thank you very much.
ครับผมเขาอยากจะขอบคุณคุณชาติที่มอบโบนัสก้อนนี้ให้เขาอีกครั้งหนึ่งนะครับเขาอยากจะบอกว่าล่าสุดครับผมคุณลุงของเขาเพิ่งเสียไปเขาหวังว่าคุณลุงนั้นกำลังจะมองเขาอยู่ในจังหวะนี้จากบนสวรรค์ครับ
Sorry for your loss, but happy for your victory today. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Tanitsu.
아기아기 숫자 혼내 아이만이 노속하세대